Abby.
Hey girl, hey.
Hey.
What's up,
Hey.
besties? What is up, my
What
dudes?
is up?
What's up,
What
my
is up?
friends? I love how I just noticed this whole introduction every time it just clicked in my brain that every time I do that introduction of hey besties, I'm looking at myself.
Oh, for sure.
I'm completely checking myself out hi guys as I'm looking at myself.
The entire time we record, I'm fully just looking at myself.
See, and I'm looking at both of us. So
you're a good person.
I
I'm
am
literally
a good
just
person.
I think I have a problem. If I'm in front of a mirror, I have to look at myself. I don't know how to not.
Yeah, I think that is a problem. But anyways, I'm Kellyanne.
And I'm Jen. Welcome.
And welcome to another week.
Besties, if you've never been here.
Right, which I don't know where you've been.
Right.
But welcome nonetheless.
Tune in. Tune in.
Tuning. Yeah, welcome back, guys. We missed you so much. We have a lot to talk about. It's October. Hey.
Let's go.
Spooky season.
Spooky season. I love when season spelled SZN. I think it's so hot.
Yeah, that is hot. Season.
I'm it's SZA season. It's SZA.
It is SZA season. But yeah, just a couple of updates.
You guys.
If you haven't seen Theater Camp, you need to.
Right. Finish this episode.
Right.
And then
obviously.
go on Hulu.
Immediately.
You guys.
It was fantastic.
Everything.
As you know, Jennifer and I watched it for our bestiversary.
And it was so cute.
It was so cute. We had Taco Bell and we got churros, not from Taco Bell, but
no,
separate.
Yeah, because they didn't have cinnamon twists. And yes.
What's up with that?
Honestly, add it to the list of things that Jen and Kale love that
people take away from us.
Yeah. We're going to bring that one back too.
And they wonder why I have problems. You just leave.
Right.
Yeah, theater, and then we watched Theater Camp via Zoom, via whatever.
Hulu was very great to us.
Right.
It's fine. I just had 2,000 malfunctions, but it finally got locked and loaded.
Right.
It's fine. I'm fine. Everything's fine.
Yeah.
But you guys, whoa.
It was such an amazing movie, and it's definitely catered to a specific audience. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, us.
But if you listen to us, then you'll love it.
Right. So that's your kind of movie, except for our moms who watch. Mom, you probably like it. So, but it was an amazing movie. I the jokes joked.
Landed.
I don't think there was a span of 10 minutes where we weren't laughing.
No. And it was it was those kind of jokes that were so seamless.
Right.
That if you were just tuned out for a second, you probably would have missed it.
Right.
But the second it clicked, you were
the way we were locked in.
And we're texting each other OMG, haha, that was so funny. I'm saying that. That was the greatest thing ever.
Right. That's my new saying. It was
fantastic.
So funny. Ben Platt never misses.
Come on.
I love him.
What's the main dude? What's his name?
Troy?
Is that really his name?
No. Are you talking about the Vine guy?
Yeah. His name in
I don't know his name. I think his name is Chris.
I thought it was Jimmy.
I want to say it's
Chris. That could be a lie.
But he's from Vine.
Right.
But so
he's
funny.
Friends with Cody Ko and whatever.
Yeah.
I love him.
He's the guy of you better get your baby, Dan.
Right. I love him. Unironically, everything. He's amazing.
Yeah.
Iconic.
Ben Platt's fiance was in it. Claire from The Bear was in it.
Sydney from The Bear.
Amazing.
All we were missing was The Bear. And it would have just been a sub production. Hey,
right. No, he
go to this plot.
Ben Platt, that character was him. Like he played himself.
Yeah, he wasn't acting.
No, none of them were, honestly.
They were all just being themselves.
Right. Like, except for like the Vine guy. Like, I'm sure he's a very nice, like, less jockey bra.
But he plays it so well.
So well.
And he always plays characters like that.
Yeah, like that's his shtick.
Right. So maybe that is him.
Maybe. But no, it was amazing. The music 8.
Oh my god. Let's talk about the music.
The last scene, we're not going to spoil it for you, but it's leading up to like they're creating a production at this camp. And the last scene is the production, and I have
chills thinking about it.
Same. I bawled my eyes out. Screaming, crying, yelling, throwing up. Like throughout the whole thing. And when I tell you, I was genuinely screaming. And I think I've come to this point in my life where, like, if I think something's so funny, I'm yelling. Like what?
Literally cackling. The music in the film, I was like, no. Because you know what, it was a full circle moment. Because to me, yes, this is a movie about a theater production, like at a little, the local camp.
Right.
But there's untapped talent like that in your local camp.
Right.
Like down the street or whatever. The local theater camps have this. Like they do stuff like this. And it's like, yes, this is a movie and whatever, and it's produced. But it's just to show you, like, they're just, art is life. Art imitates life.
Right.
Like, that's real.
Honestly, like, what a waste of going to these Christian camps my whole life. Like, I should have been going to theater camp.
Oh my God. I literally was like, Kale, I feel like there was a part of you, like a life path of yours, that just completely got severed.
But you know what? Like, I was never in a production. Like in high school. Well, like I've done productions, but never in high school.
You were never in theater.
Because they were weird.
But then it's like, you resonate so much with the theater community.
No, I don't. I don't. Because, listen, they're weird. Like, real in-depth theater people, like, are very specific. They're the bitches who are singing Seasons of Love 10 times.
Absolutely.
Like,
but then what you have to realize is, like you've told me multiple times, majority of actors are just grown theater kids.
And isn't that fucking weird? Isn't that weird? Chris Evans was a theater nerd in high school.
Like Chris Evans was a theater kid. Think of the theater kid at your school.
Think of the hottest actor you know.
Theater kid.
He's the weirdo at your high school.
What?
Freaky.
So if they can have a glow up, if they can, pan out to be normal or whatever, normal. Everyone's a weirdo about something. So
yes, I agree. That's just not my type of person. I like theater. I don't like the community. Same way.
This bitch is obsessed with what? Glee. When I tell you, obsessed with.
I'm not obsessed with Glee. I haven't seen Glee in years. I haven't rewatched Glee.
It's not even to watch.
Glee is not in my rotation of watching.
No. But the music you're obsessed with. Yes or no?
Just because there's better versions. Okay. Like, if I'm going to listen to The Boy Is Mine, I'm listening to the Glee version. Teenage Dream, I'm listening to the Glee version. What's another one? Poison.
Bust the windows of your car. I'm sorry, y'all.
Yeah. It's
Amber Riley ate that.
If I'm listening to Chicago, I'm listening to the
Kate
Glee
Hudson
version. Like, sorry.
They ate that up.
They did eat that up. I saw this TikTok the other day that was like, imagine Lea Michele singing Vampire by Olivia Rodrigo. Or singing Driver's License. Is Lea Michele singing anything by Olivia Rodrigo?
It's Driver's License. Oh my God, wait. Why could I hear it?
My favorite chills. Crime? She would have eaten that.
No,
Rachel Berry would have eaten.
Who would have eaten favorite crime? It would have been Naya Rivera.
Yeah, rip.
R.I.P.
We found out last night, one of our dearest friends, I'm not going to expose her to the public for hate, but you know who you are. We found out one of our dear friends have never seen Glee. Like, not one episode, hasn't listened to one Glee
Doesn't
version.
know anything. Has never seen a clip. What?
Not one. Hasn't listened to, like, even, like, Don't Stop Believing Glee version. Huh?
No. That's going to change expeditiously.
Yeah, she's going to have to, but she's coming to my home, and she's going to need to watch Glee before she enters this home.
Oh, it has to be before.
Yes.
The full 6?
At least until the quarterback. No. At least until Turkey Lurkey time. Turkey
Lurkey. Okay.
Let's have a kiki.
I want to have a kiki. Lock the doors. What was Britney's show? Fondue for two. Fondue for two. What
yes, I love Glee. I like musicals.
You like musicals?
I like musicals.
You love musicals. I don't know why you're trying to be like, yeah, no, it's something that, like, when it's on, like, I'll listen to. This girl has a 4-hour playlist.
It's longer than that.
Lord, you're not helping your case.
Let me see.
9 hour.
I think it's like 10 hours. Hold on, let me see. I'm gonna see. 9 hours and 24 minutes. And there's honestly a lot missing, like, recently. So I have to add more.
She likes musicals. If you like something, you don't listen to it for 9 hours.
I never listened to the full 9 hours.
Okay, but the fact that you sat down, you don't make playlists. So the fact that you sat down and went through every musical you like.
The only reason why I did it was because I had those 6-hour drives home. And so I didn't want to, one, be reckless driving and have to find all of them. And then there's, on the albums, not all of them are hits.
No. Never.
So I'm not gonna listen to the 10 cabinet, the cabinet battle #1 from Hamilton.
Those.
Well, the cabinet battle kind of hits sometimes, honestly. The #1, not #2. But I'm not gonna listen to some of the misses on those albums, or like sometimes they have like an extensive list of the instrumentals. I don't want to hear the instrumentals,
right?
So I'm just gonna take out the good ones and put them in my playlist.
But this is what I'm saying. I don't know. You did that. Like, the fact that you did that.
Every single musical ever to exist.
That's what I'm saying.
Guys and Dolls.
The fact that you, Kaylee Dominguez, did that.
I make playlists.
Shows. No, you don't. Don't even play with me. The amount of times you said, I don't make playlists. Don't lie.
I
will catch. For those of you who can't hear, I just blinked at her 600 times, or you can't see. That's neither here nor there. Anyways, theater camp.
Theater camp, 10 out of 10. Go watch it. Ben Platt, I love you if you're listening. You're my heart.
Oh my God. King. You are king.
I wish we could be bestie, like
queen, everything.
When we like reach that point of fame, because we're already famous, but like once we reach that point of fame where like we could be besties with Ben Platt, like call my line.
Stop. Molly Gordon was so funny.
So funny.
Like when she was Claire and the Bear, whatever. But like her,
this
is where she got to shine. And now I can watch the Bear for the 8th time.
Yeah.
And I'm going to have appreciation for her.
Ugh, these AirPods are the worst.
Okay, give an update to that.
Yeah, so the other day, I was on the bus. And I was on the phone with my cousin, shout out Joshua, and I had dropped my water bottle, so I picked it up. Like, I was getting ready to leave the bus. So I dropped my water bottle and I picked it up. And this nice lady behind me was like, oh, you dropped something. And I was like, oh, it was just my water bottle. Like, it's fine. So I leave. 2 AirPods in. And then I get home and I'm like getting ready to put my AirPods back. And they're nowhere to be found.
Case.
just in case. I have both the AirPods. And I'm like, well, FML, what am I gonna do? I have to record on Sunday. Like, I need AirPods. So I decided to upgrade and order like new AirPods. And like, to be fair, my AirPods were on the way out. Like, they had to be on max volume to like hear. Like, they were on their way out. And yesterday I was cleaning up, like tidying up my apartment, and I found them. So now I have 2 AirPods, but I don't know how I feel about it. Like,
because she upgraded from the 2s to the 3s.
Right. But like, they're odd. Like, look at them. Like, that's a chunky boy.
Once I heard like 5 people say the pros ain't all that, and those are basically the pros, but without the little squidgy.
I don't know.
I was like, I'm out.
Yeah, I wanted the pros because everybody talks about them, but then like, my mother swears by them because she's like, I can hear the whole world.
Oh, spatial audio. What is
I
that?
don't know what that means. I clicked on like, what does that mean? And then it showed me like real audio, fake, and like the spatial audio. I'm like, I hear no difference. So,
be what? FFR.
No. Moving on though.
Yeah. Also, baby. Oh yes. Happy
Hispanic Heritage Month. It's my month.
Happy Kale Month.
Happy Kale Month. Yeah, happy Hispanic Heritage to all my peoples.
Period.
To all my cousins, happy Hispanic Heritage Month. This is our month. Why did we get a weirdo month? Who knows? Why did we get September 15th to October 15th? Like, that's so weird. And then you don't even include the Day of the Dead. Like, make it make sense. So, that's weird.
Very.
But whatever. Thanks for giving us something.
Yes. Hey, Slay. This is your time.
Right. So live it up, people.
Woo-hoo.
I think by this episode, it's already almost over. So sorry we missed it.
It's like we've been saying it betwixt ourselves.
Right.
But never.
You can't fault us. I've been celebrating too hard. So
Right.
I'm one of us.
That's why.
So.
Right. That's right. Boom. Boom.
And we posted on our Instagram the first day. So don't be saying these guys don't care about Hispanic Heritage Month. We posted about it. If you didn't see it, that's your fault. So
you don't follow us.
Right. And that's the problem.
Beep, boop, boop. And not you know where you can follow us? At Uncle Besties.
So go there.
So, get into it. But yeah, you guys. Also, like, baby disclaimer. I mean, we can put in our usual disclaimer. Right. I'm a little congested, so if I sound like a wet rat, it's just because I am. That's all. So that's our updates.
Yeah. Thanks for listening to our updates as always. I know you guys care.
You definitely do.
Oh, my hip really hurts.
What?
My hip.
You got a cracker.
Yeah, I do got a cracker.
Crack your hip. What? I don't know
so yeah,
you rock them hips.
I just spaced out for like a second. So it's spooky season. Welcome to October. Our last episode was kind of the introduction into this new little series. Not a series, but just like a themed episode, if you will. Correct. All of October, we're going to be doing spooky episodes, kind of weird, oh my God, that's freaky episodes, all centered and getting ready for the holiday of Halloween skis.
We love it.
Yeah. Yeah, so let's just like dive right into it. So I didn't do that. I did this.
Oh, I saw this. And it made me think of the Chris Evans meme when they would put nails and earrings on them.
No, I did this like a diving.
Okay.
Okay.
Diving.
So
let's get into it.
I want to talk about scary things that happen just naturally in nature that are just like, what the hell?
Right.
Why? Something that's really close to my heart, and I really need to solve this mystery, like
ASAP Rocky.
like ASAP. It's so
Yeah.
weird to me. Is our little fingers. So when you count, Jennifer, show me how you count. 1, 2, 3. Okay. When I count, I go. First of all, I'm going towards you like this.
Right. You're like 1.
But I can't count without holding the fingers. Like.
Yeah. Yeah, I did that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Do it without holding it.
Slingshot. If I did,
do 3 without holding them.
I can't. Wait, I can't. Arg.
I can do this.
What the hell is that?
But I can't. Like this one's connected to something and it's broken.
Right.
Same with this side. Or even. I can't cross my fingers.
Her fingers lay on top of one another.
Like
I'm
what?
like cross them.
I can do this. Like I have to like.
But that's how you do it.
But I have to like I can't do it on the like I have to really it hurts.
Like try. But this is Kale. She'll be like, yup. Cross fingers.
Yeah, isn't that odd?
No, it's actually very weird. Like even if I were to count like I feel like the ethnic way of counting is like you start with your thumb.
I can't do it.
2, 3. I can't get to 4.
I can't even get to 3. This one's broken, I'm telling you.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
Whoa, did you see my fingers just switch? I think there is like there's science.
There's something connected here.
You know who can answer that? Our really good friend who's in the process of becoming a doctor, Ashley.
Ashley.
So shout out to Ash.
Ash, text us.
Ash, you have to give us an answer. Why can't we lift our fourth finger?
Is that just like we just didn't learn correctly, like, or what? We've been doing it wrong
1,
for 24
2,
years.
3, 4, 5. I don't know, bro.
Like if
There
I
has
hold
to
it,
be-
I'm good.
I think we do share like muscle.
Because even if
shared.
I do,
let's
this-
not flick off the people.
grow up. If I do this, like this finger's up.
Right.
I can't just do like isolated finger.
I can, but I will not flick off the people.
Oh, grow up. I'm not actually flicking them off. I'm
Like-
showing you for educational purposes.
Oh my god, that just triggered a memory. I remember in 3rd grade, my parents forced me to do piano, like every child,
No.
or most children. Your parents force you to play
Guitar.
usually piano, guitar, piano, something.
Well, actually, they
So-
didn't force me. I wanted to, and then I gave up. It was too hard on my fingies. It hurt.
Like that's a lot. So went to piano class. The instructor was like kind of weird. We like pull up to this church, went to piano class. The instructor was weird, and then he's going through and being like, okay, this your thumb. That's where it stays on the C. I think the C now. She's going like everyone put up. He's like C, and he's like now your pointer finger. So as you can imagine, he got to the middle finger, 2 middle fingers up, like fully. And just like, this stays on the whatever note.
Isolated?
Isolated.
That's
Just
freaky. People who
both
can
of them.
like you're just like isolated finger. That's weird.
No, I can totally do that.
You can?
Yeah, but I'm not going
Girl,
to do that. Anyways, but I'm like in the 3rd grade. I'm like, everyone gasps. And he's literally like, what? Like, he did not get it. But I'm like, you just flicked all of us off. And we're
No,
8.
he's literally being like, grow up.
I can't. I'm 8 years old. But yeah.
Grow up.
Anyways, that was a funny story.
That was a
But
funny,
it does look weird. It does look weird when it's just like
an
it's-
isolated finger.
it just looks like you're doing too much.
It gives like alien finger when you're like just flicking me off with one.
Ew. I saw last night, I was on Instagram, and someone did a nail art that's like the middle finger was like this size, and then
They were all longer. Yeah. I saw.
If I find the image, here you
That's
are. You guys want to
gross.
haunt your dreams or your nightmare? You want something
But
to
like
have nightmares about?
her other fingers were like oddly odd. Like they were
It was
lower.
weird. The thumb was crazy long, obviously, because it had to match
Right.
up. But no, that actually.
Look at it's even weird here. Weird. Freaky.
Anyways, but yeah,
that
is a weird thing that happens in nature.
Naturally.
Our hands.
Freaky. Here's another one.
So
why is it we talked about how much I love corn? Why is it that when I eat corn, I chew it,
masticate it?
I was just gonna say that. And when I take a dump, it's whole.
Like is the bile in my stomach putting it back together?
I don't know.
I thought it was like acid in there, like it was just like.
But right, but that's the other thing. Like if my stomach's acidic, shouldn't it be? It should have composed.
Like literally, right? Like it's like, but no, you'll see like a whole kernel of corn.
Right.
Like that's crazy.
But I don't think it's the actual like filled corn. Like I think it's just the casing of the corn.
And you know what? Maybe that doesn't get like.
But that still doesn't make sense because I'm chewing. Like, I don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. And technically, corn has like no nutritional value, anyways.
I heard that. Ooh, sorry.
Dang, now you putting it back with your leg. That was kind of cool.
Well, that's how I moved it. Yeah, I heard that when I was little, like, because I would tell people I eat vegetables, and they would say, "What's your favorite vegetable?" And I would say corn, and they said that's not a real vegetable, and I said
it's like cabbage.
Not you invalidating my feelings.
Corn and cabbage have no nutritional value.
Neither does celery.
No, that one does.
It's just water.
No, but it has something else in it. It has nutritional value, but corn and cabbage don't.
Whatever. Corn is very healthy to me. Oh. She is very gorgeous to me.
Oh, gorgeous.
I love that video. She is very
also,
gorgeous
onions,
to me. What about onions?
Onions and garlic, like those.
They're vegetables.
That's seasoning. Like if you're not putting onions and garlic in literally everything you make, what are you doing? Especially garlic.
Garlic, yes, but I'm not putting onions in everything. Like onion powder, maybe, but like.
Nah. I put onions in literally every single dish that I make, if I'm making it.
Nah.
Actually.
I don't have time to cut an onion.
To cut an onion? You can buy them diced.
I do buy them diced. That's what I do sometimes, but like.
Because I'm lazy.
They just get in the way.
Of what? Flavor?
No. Of like, I don't know. I feel like all you need is garlic, honestly, typically.
No.
Yeah, like garlic is. I love garlic.
There was one time in my life, just one, that I was asked if a dish was too spicy or something because there was a lot of garlic in it. Like, oh, is it okay? There's a lot of garlic in it. And I was like, spicy? Garlic?
What? Have you? Did they cook it?
Yes.
Because I can understand if it's like raw garlic. Like raw garlic isn't spicy.
No, it has that like
right,
ooh.
like zing to it.
Yeah.
So I can understand if it was raw.
No. It wasn't. And I also am a firm believer there's no such thing as too much garlic. Impossible.
If there are other flavors, like if it's like Alfredo, not too much garlic. Never.
I don't like Alfredo.
I love Alfredo. I think that's what
I'm not you know how like you aren't a red sauce girl? I'm not a cream base. I don't like cream based sauces. I love a tomato sauce.
No.
I know. But that's why we meet in the middle with a pink sauce.
Well, I don't like it to be too pink.
It has to be, but I don't like it too light either.
It has to be orange. Not red, not pink. Pink just gives like milk and tomato to me. Like, it's too much.
But isn't that quite literally exactly what you're consuming?
Yes, but it's too much milk. Also, I don't think of heavy cream as milk. Like, it's like a different substance.
But it is cream.
It is cream, but it's been processed differently.
Still dairy.
I wouldn't drink heavy cream straight.
Hell no.
Right.
That's great. That's crazy.
It's a different substance.
I guess.
I don't think you can.
But I get what you mean.
I don't think you can make butter from just milk.
No, it has to be a specific
heavy cream.
Right, because there's fat in there. Like, I think milk is processed so that there's 2%. Because there's 2%
disgusting.
Fat.
No, whole milk.
You need to grow up for real.
No, I don't need to grow up for real. Like, that's water. You need to grow up.
2% milk is good.
It's
whole
water.
Milk is gross.
No.
It's
whole milk
way
is
too
delicious.
Thick.
Why am I gonna drink milk? If I'm gonna drink almond milk, whatever other milk, I'd rather drink water.
Almond milk
especially
is good,
with like
though.
a Cheerio or any like cereal. Why am I gonna drink milk? And you might as well just put milk. I mean water.
See, but I like. Can I finish what I'm trying to say? I like the creamy versions of like the nut milks. I don't like straight up almond milk when it looks like water. When it literally looks like, oh, almonds were sifted. It was water. Here's the thing: almonds and water was just sifted through it.
Well, that's how they do it. You just soak almonds.
They needs to be more creamy.
And then
I only like the creamier versions of them. I don't like the base. It's nasty.
Mm-mm.
Also, like when soy milk was like really popping, I was on that. In like elementary school,
trash.
I loved soy milk.
And you know, there's like a lot of bacteria in soy milk.
There's bacteria in all milks.
Whatever.
Quite literally.
I like whole milk.
And also, like, technically, we're not even really supposed to be drinking.
Oh, whatever. Like no, I'm not having this argument with you again. Like,
I'm going to tell the general people.
No.
Hi. A normal person is supposed to be lactose intolerant. We're not supposed to be able to break down milk. That
rolling
is a fact.
Eyes
Look it up.
Emoji. Rolling eyes emoji.
Naturally, we are lactose intolerant. Our bodies over time have built up the enzymes to break them down, but that's not supposed to happen.
But it's already happening. If you're saying that we've adapted to break down those things, then it's already happening. We're already good.
It doesn't mean that it's a good thing.
We've adapted to it though, so we're fine. Yes, the beginning peoples, maybe they couldn't do it, but we've adapted and we are good.
But it's not about being good. The fact that your body had to build up another structure.
Your body does that every day. Your body did that when you were drinking your mother's milk and then you went to normal food. Your body had to do that.
But it knew what to do with that. It's like
so did it know what to do when you started drinking regular milk? We started with milk. It didn't know what
to do. But it's a different kind of milk. Titty milk is different from cow milk.
It's a different titty, different day.
But it's a different thing. Like naturally our bodies know how to break down goat milk, but it doesn't know naturally how to break down cow milk. Fact.
It does it every single day. So because it's adapted. Yes.
No. Because it's like, this bitch keeps drinking this fucking milk. We got to learn what to do with it.
Okay, if we do that every single day when we introduce
But it doesn't mean that that's what it's supposed to do.
That's what your body functioning as it's supposed to function. You introduce a new substance, your body has to learn how to break that down. Any substance. If I start drinking if I start eating rocks, my body has to learn how to adapt to that. Like, fact.
We are just...
I'm not having this conversation with you anymore. That's my bad.
All I'm saying is that we don't naturally break down.
Whatever. That's all I'm saying. Moving on.
Anyways.
Another thing that happens in nature, I guess that was on topic, but
right, it was.
Whatever. Another thing that happens in nature that's spooky. This is something I've always dealt with in my life. There are, I don't want to call out a specific group of people, but I kind of have to. There are a group of white men to me that look like they are related to Huey, Dewey, and Louie from Disney. They look like ducks.
Ronald Duck's nephews.
Ronald? His name is
Nope.
Donald.
Donald.
You're thinking of Ronald McDonald.
McDonald. I was.
Donald
He was
Duck's
in there.
nephews. Donald Duck's nephews.
Who did they come from? Like his sister or his brother?
I don't know. Their mama don't love them. He adopted them. It was a very loving story.
Really?
No, I just made it up.
Okay.
I'm sure there's some Disney lore.
Where did they come from? Yeah.
They're just his nephews that he adopted. They all all the ducks live together in Duckburg. DuckTales. Ooh, yes.
I think. Hello, are you okay?
Do I have a damn dog now?
Bro, why were the damn dogs going?
Both?
Last night there was 3 dogs.
They got more?
At 2 in the morning. 2 in the morning. I guess they were having like turf war. It was crazy. I was like, all y'all shut up?
I would too. If that one damn dog was going all day long and I was a dog that lived in the apartment complex, I would say, shut up.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick of it.
Shut up. Run away.
Also, not related at all, but kind of related, just to Donald Duck. I'm about to take this crazy. Just get ready. I believe Max, Goofy, what's Goofy's last name? What's Max's last name? His son?
Goof?
Is it Goof or Goof? Yeah, whatever. I always believed that the Goofies were black.
They are black.
They were black.
Name. What is their last name?
Goofy Goof?
No. I want to say it's Goof.
Max Goof makes sense.
That does make sense, but Goofy Goof doesn't make sense. Goofy
right.
Disney.
Maybe he goes by his last name. You know, like some people do that.
His name is George Jeef Goofus. Dog. Wait, what?
George.
His last name is Goof. His father's name is Benjamin Goof.
Wait, that's
Goofy's
hilarious.
name is Benjamin?
Wait, whoa, back up. Goofy.
His full name... This is the paragraph I'm reading. His full name has variously been given as George Jeef, Goof is D Dog, and Gigi Goof. His son's name is Max Goof, and his father his father's
grandpa. Max's grandpa.
And his father's Benjamin Goof, leading to one to believe that Goofy is simply a nickname.
Right, like like some people do a spin-off of their last name.
Right. So his name is George. No.
Yes.
Gigi
His
Goof.
dad? Yes.
Yeah,
his
George
dad
G.
is Ben.
George
Big
Jeef
Ben.
Goofus.
George Jeef. Jeef is crazy.
George Jeef Goof. And so his name is Gigi Goof. And then Max Goof with his grandpappy Benjamin Goof. And they're all goofy.
Whoa. That's so
Freaky.
wild.
So yeah, I was right. Goof.
No, you slayed that. Max Goof. But yeah, I always thought they were black. One, because Max is so swaggy. So swaggy. And I definitely had a crush on him. Like,
oh, absolutely. We'll get to this later, but my favorite Christmas movie, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas, that whole scene where he's singing to his girlfriend, I was like, yeah.
Yes. He's trying to seduce me.
Are you trying to seduce me right now?
Seduce me?
It's working.
And we can talk about that another day, like cartoons that we thought were on.
Yeah. My sexual awakening. But back to white men that look like ducks.
Anyways, yes, back. Yeah.
I've met a lot of white men that look like ducks. Like, for real, I wish I could show you this one guy that I know, but like I really don't want to put him on blast.
We literally can't.
No, we can, and I won't. But like, God, it's such a perfect example. He looks like Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Like, yeah, he looks like him.
If you know, you know.
That's the only one I can think of off the top of the dome that is a celebrity
mainstream. Yeah,
right. That everybody would know would be like Nick Kroll. looks like a duck. Does he not? Like, he looks like he is a duck. Like, he is Donald Duck's bro. Like, if Nick Kroll were to say, like, quack, quack, I'd be like,
stop. And it doesn't help that, like, he's short.
Yes. But, like, the sights, it's honestly just in the lips.
And it's like, it's not even the size. It's more like
the
how
protrusion.
They protrude.
Yeah.
Period. I love Nick Kroll, though.
I do love him, too. Yeah. But he looks like a duck.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, shout out to the white men that you know in your life that look like ducks. I know everybody knows one.
You know at least one.
You couldn't pinpoint what it was, and I'm here to give it to you. They look like a duck.
You're like, there's something about...
Just be like, do you know Huey, Dewey, and Louie? Was your favorite show growing up DuckTales?
Who did you resonate with?
Donald Duck. Out of all the Disney characters, who was your favorite? It's Donald Duck.
Oh, wait.
Or you could if it's a man, which they're all men. No women look like ducks. But if it's you can ask him if his sexual preference is women. You can ask him if you had to choose one, Minnie or Daisy. Which one?
That is very telling.
Which one are you choosing? And if you're choosing Daisy, you look like a duck. You confirmed you are a duck. It was just a theory and now it's a fact.
Wait, do you think... Okay, wait, never mind. Let me... That's for a side conversation.
Okay. Moving on. Here's another one.
I need to write that down so I do not forget.
Yeah, please. We'll talk about it later. What's next on our list, Jen?
Next up, we have... Now, this one's actually scary.
Yeah, this one I had to tell Jennifer the other day. She wasn't aware.
And I don't think I'll ever live my life the same.
I don't even think we can show it on the podcast. Like, that's how scary it is. No, because
it's so, like... Apparently, if you guys didn't
Not apparently, fact.
Apparently, factually.
Right.
Moose, is that how you say the plural of moose?
Moose is moose.
Moose.
There was a debate if it was meese, but then the mice took that one, so.
Right. That's dead. A group of moose, all of them.
All of them. Collectively.
Their antlers apparently factually shed.
Yeah.
What?
They shed the skin off and then they break them off.
I'm sorry.
So I was trying to look into it so that we can sound like we know like a smidge of what the fuck we're talking about ever.
Of course, because
we never do.
Right.
Sorry, these AirPods are really fucking with me.
It's giving they're gonna die. They're dead.
Yeah.
Enjoy them because you'll never see them again.
So apparently they take the antlers off. Like they shed the actual antler.
Why are you laughing? You doing the motion? Apparently they.
Well, they like rub them against a tree to like take off the antler, and as they're doing that, like the skin on the antler like sheds off, and then one day like it'll just like kick, like delete itself off their head, and then they grow new ones.
And then it sheds. Does it shed before they're about to get rid of them?
Yeah, but what I'm saying is I'm not sure if it's an actual shedding or if it's just like because they're like hitting it against the tree or with each other that it's like kind of peeling off.
Right. Eesh.
Yeah. Yucky. It's freaky though. And the sound that it makes when they come off, like it sounds like a tree has fallen. Like
I can only imagine those chunks are heavy.
Yeah. I would try to take those fuckers off too.
Right.
Just to be like
it's like like removing a bra. Maybe that's their equivalent.
No, because it's like you lived with contacts in your eyes for like months on end and then you finally got to take them off. Like, oh, what a relief.
Whoa. But now like, bro, I can't see.
I guess. No, you just put glasses on.
Oh God.
Yeah, freaky. Yeah.
When you shared that image with me, scarred me for life.
Well, because I saw it and then I sent it to you, and then I was like, wait, she probably doesn't know that it exists.
No. You know I don't know anything about animals, like nothing. That is cray cray in the baby.
Yeah.
Speaking of animals, though, another one.
Yeah.
Penis fish. What?
You're telling me that there's an animal that will... Well, I don't know if it's an animal or if it's an actual fish or it's like a parasite.
Right. I mean, does it matter? Are they still fish, though, if, like, it's a parasite?
I think it's like a parasitic organism. Like, I don't think they're actual fish. But I think this one is an actual fish. I've heard, the term penis fish.
Right. But
goes
what?
like primary source likes to swim up urethras. You're not safe.
Excuse me?
And then you want me to go into foreign bodies of water? That's why I really don't mess with water I can't see to the bottom.
The penis fish is now added to my list. Same as dolphins. I don't like dolphins. Everyone always gets so riled up when I say that because dolphins are terrible. They're actually terrible. Oh, they're majestic beings and they blow water out. I don't care. Did you know? Whenever you're like, I want to go swim with the dolphins, don't they have to ask you, are you on your period? And even then, why?
You didn't ask me.
They didn't ask you. Well, now they only put, it's only female dolphins,
right,
that swim with you. There's a reason for that. Okay, if you can put one and one together, dolphins.
We're already talking about.
You can't. Male dolphins, like when they smell blood, it's like a shark. Like very similar vibes. Like smell blood.
But that's very natural in nature. Men do the same.
Absolutely.
Male dogs do the same.
You mean men in a human form?
Yes.
When they smell blood?
You know why you... I don't know if you
mean your period. I literally was like, so
you know
I
that
just cut my hand right now and then I went to a man, he's going to be like, oh my God. And he's going to turn to Edward Cullen.
No, I'm talking about like, you know, that week before your period where you're like, you're
of course you're ovulating.
Stinky.
Oh yeah. No, I get that. Pheromones, all that. Yeah.
That's for
Understood. Now,
so every male in every species has that.
Truth. But yeah, I'm not swimming with no dolphin. I don't care if it's women only. Sorry.
I swim with the dolphin once. I swam with the dolphins. I swam with the dolphin once, and I believe it was Jamaica, and she was a Cuban dolphin.
Okay, cousin.
It's a period cousin.
Even when we went to, you know what? I'm just not here for swimming with animals, period. When we were doing the sea turtle shit, I was terrified. Like fully terrified. A sea turtle swimming by me, I'm like, whoa.
I thought it was pretty cool, but I just don't like snorkeling. That's why I stayed with. That's why I stayed with you for obvious reasons that you and I both know. But
yeah, we have shared trauma with snorkeling.
Yeah, so I just don't like snorkeling, so that's why I didn't do it. But when she would come by, I would like be like, "Hey, girl." Plus, I didn't want it to
would just be like things are swimming by me. I'm like, "What's that? What's that?" Like I was fully on edge. I was like,
I also didn't want to be essayed by the freaking instructor. This man was like. Everybody was swimming out there, and he would like swim up behind the women and like touch their booties.
Yeah, he was a weirdo,
but like very cute. I
was literally gonna say the line between cute and creepy is like hair thin.
He was so cute, but like
he was cute.
But like sometimes I really. No, I can say this.
She's gonna expose herself.
I don't with foreign men like. Sometimes I give them a pass because I just don't think they're socially aware. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think these things are normal in their
No.
spheres.
That's not what I'm saying.
So then that's what I'm saying. Like, because I'm American.
No. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying the touching of the butts is wrong.
Right. But like the way they talk.
The creepy demeanor, I think that's like a social, like a misjudgment in social cues.
Okay, fine. I can understand.
You see what I'm saying? Like, you're just like Lydia from Love is Blind. Like, I'm just like, you're weird, but are you weird because you're foreign, or you're weird? You know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you mean. Where it's like you're not really sure where the strangeness is. Obviously, being foreign is not strange. We're not saying that.
Right. That's what I'm saying.
But we're saying that it's like there are certain things that are like, if you're in America, for example, that are very American, and like to be from somewhere else and come into this space, there's just certain things that are like,
like Americans
normal.
are very like, apparently, from what I've heard, like we're very like up in your business, like
right, and
I'm talking to you right here.
Yeah,
but like other people don't do that, and so like I can understand where they would think an American would be very creepy because you're all up in my shiznit.
Correct.
Right.
Right, and it's like if you go to other countries, like they're very touchy feely, so it's like hugging you. Like Americans are not kiss on the cheek people. Mm-mm. We're very how to So if you were just to kiss someone on the cheek, like they'd be like, "Whoa,
what the hell?"
Right. Are you
so
in
that's
love
what
with me?
That's what we're saying. Like I wasn't sure past the
what
essay.
was the gauge?
Right. If his demeanor was like
putting that on the side for now.
For now.
No.
I didn't know if he was like a swaggy P or just creepy.
Right.
Because sometimes
or a combo fried rice.
Or a combo fried rice. It quite possibly.
And it really was.
Yeah.
And that's what it was.
And you know what? And that's why I'm not sorry for saying F them turtles. Did we ever tell that story?
No, did we? Wait, I feel like we did.
I feel like we did.
No, we didn't.
But for the sake of continuity, I'll say
yes,
again.
Just in case.
Jennifer and I were in Curacao.
Yes.
And we went on an excursion to swim with the sea turtles, snorkel with them, if you will, if you wanted to. Yep. And after there was like a beach picnic.
And the beach was beautiful.
Beautiful. The food was busting. It was great.
My God. Yeah.
So I got a Diet Coke, Avi, and
naturally.
I like to drink my cans with a straw, so I asked for a straw. Jennifer gives me a straw. Was like,
right.
Jennifer gives me a straw, and I look at it. It's paper. I'm like, man, fuck them turtles. And I threw it.
And who was right behind us?
The instructors.
Yeah. And she literally
and I was like,
us.
I'm just kidding.
I'm literally just like, yeah, she is. We love turtles.
No, I'm not kidding. I'm gonna
but she gave the dirtiest look to us.
She did. And you know what? I stand here on my podcast and I'm telling you, fuck them turtles. Get biodegradable straws.
I don't understand get the brown ones with the little specks.
With the little specks.
Amazing.
Great.
I low-key think those are better.
Nobody
than
likes paper
plastic.
straws. Not even the dumbass like earth conservationists like them.
Environmentalists. They don't like paper straws.
They don't like them. So get on that.
Yeah. And I also heard, and that could be a lie.
That's why I'll never move to New York. Honestly, that alone.
No, where you'll find plastic straws are like it's just don't go like Lower Manhattan. Anywhere uptown, they don't.
You deliver McDonald's paper.
They do. But I will say the McDonald's paper straws here, I had a McDonald's cup that was just chilling in water, like to expose myself like for like days, and it never wilted. So I was like, what kind of paper are y'all using? Because
they're lying. They're saying it's paper plastic.
It's plastic wrapped in a thing of paper.
That maybe. Honestly, yeah.
Hey, wouldn't put it past them. That's smart.
That's okay.
Anyways, yes.
Yeah. So, penis fish.
Woo. Penis fish.
Freaky. This one I've heard recently, and I'm probably gonna mess up this whole process.
And that's totally fine.
And that's okay. That's why we have a disclaimer. Right. If you want to learn science, I'm just giving you the basis of the discovery. You need to go do the research.
And on your own.
This is a peer-reviewed article, okay? So apparently figs are just like wasp coffins. So from what I understand, a female wasp, I think, will go and like fertilize the fig, and then she'll crawl into it, die, and as her body decomposes, it creates the fruit.
That is wild.
Yeah. And so as you're eating figs, you're just eating like wasp decomposition.
So what I'm hearing is figs are not vegan.
No. Gotcha.
But if the insect is doing it to itself, then what? Like the insect is doing it, like no foul play.
It's not about foul play. It's an
animal byproduct.
It's an animal byproduct.
An animal. It's an insect.
But then that you could say the same about honey. Some people, there's like a debate on honey, if you can have honey or not.
If honey's vegan?
Yeah. A lot of people say no.
You got to grow up on that. Like,
because it is an animal byproduct.
That's what they make, though. They do that. Do you get what I mean?
Right, but we're stealing it.
You understand what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, but we're stealing it, so therefore, like, it's cruel.
But we're not even stealing it because they
make too much.
Right. Once they're like, done with their hive, they leave and they make a new one because they're like, okay, we're done here.
Please get rid of it.
Isn't it so cool, though, that, like, they make such geometric structures that are, like, perfectly sized? Like, that's another freaky thing in nature. Like, perfect circles or, like, exact squares. Yeah. That is so crazy.
Or even, like, look at a web. Like, they all look the same.
Oh, my God.
Like,
no, that shit is so
Where did
cool.
they learn the blueprint?
The baby
the blueprint for web.
Do they have like a web making class?
They had like a spider induction, like, welcome to the world.
Spider seminar.
Like, this is how you make a web 101.
Right.
Like
class freaky. 1. No, it's so cool
also,
when you see those.
Here's a question:
things.
Freaky things in nature. How do like cobwebs just like form in your shower?
No idea.
You ever been in the shower and you look at the window in your shower and you're like, the hell? There's a spider in here? But then there's no spider to be found. And so now, sorry, I'm looking straight into my shower. So I'm like, how the hell did I get there?
Right. I don't know.
Is it even a spider? Or is it just a natural collection of particles?
Is it dust? They just like, let's link up. Like, I don't know.
I don't know.
No, honestly, nature is really cool.
Nature is freaky, spooky. Here's another one that I don't understand. Like, we are creatures with opposable thumbs. A lot of creatures don't have thumbs, functional thumbs. So I was looking at my dog's paw the other day. She has a thumb.
Right.
But it's not functional. And it's just like hanging out like way up top. Like, what's the point? And then she has like a little nub on her arm.
Oh, yeah, that little thing like right here.
Yeah, what's the point?
Maybe like long
the
ago,
question
it was
is
for something else.
The question is the little useless little thing that's like, I have to put my thing down.
Right. That part. Yeah.
There's like one on the paw that's like a little bit up, like it's useless. And then there's the one, like the little nub on the bottom. Like which one's the thumb? Are they both the thumb? Because the little nub technically doesn't have a pad of like for the foot.
You know, maybe I'm thinking like
but they're on all of them. Shawty?
Maybe it's like used for like wild dogs. Like wild dogs use them in like the wilds.
When have you ever?
I don't know. I don't see wild dogs, and I don't know what they use them for.
There are no wild dogs anymore. Like stray dogs and shit,
just running amok. Maybe they find a use for that somewhere within nature.
But I don't know. What I'm saying is, you would think that would have been adopted out by now, because technically all dogs are domesticated, have been domesticated at one point.
Right. I don't know. Ask Shuri.
Shuri. She doesn't want to. She's like, how do you know that? What are you talking about?
Yeah.
Moving on.
That's weird.
More mysteries that live on our mind rent free. These are less like things that happen naturally and more just like, huh? Well, I guess some of
What?
them. But I'll start with this one. Speaking about dogs, foxes. Are they closer to dogs or cats? I heard a
Right.
rumor once that they were closer to cats.
Right.
But then I read about this theory in school. This man was trying to train foxes, like train out foxes, like wild foxes, and domesticate
Yes.
foxes.
Right.
And so then they were like dogs.
Like, right.
And so then this couple bought the like domesticated fox for like $10,000.
That's a whole nother conversation.
And they bought this domesticated fox and they're like, it's not a domesticated fox. It's just a fox living like that doesn't shit in your house. Like not even that. Like that doesn't bite you. So it kind of went against the whole like experiment of like domesticating dogs because really it was more about tolerance than domestication. Whatever. But like
right.
They were dogs.
See what it's like, but then when you look at a fox's face, it feels very feline.
It does. So I don't know.
Maybe they're like
because like a coyote and a fox very similar. Also, yeah. I saw a video of a coyote the other day. Looks like a straight up dog. Like if I would have saw that in the street, I'd be like, hey boy.
Right. No, it does look like a dog. Or like those, like a werewolf. Not a werewolf. A wolf dog. Like the wolf dogs.
Yeah. But have you ever seen a wolf dog?
Yeah.
Really? Like in the flesh?
No.
Online. Oh, I have. No, I've seen a
Really?
Yeah. A person that we both know has one.
We'll talk about that later.
Yeah. But she has one and it's like huge. It's like a big dog. Like easy, like 6 feet tall.
No.
Like on its hind legs. Like polar bear status.
No.
Yeah, freaky. No. It's like a real wolf.
No.
Yeah. You would think that they would be like husky size, but no. They're like big boys.
And wolves too
thicker
are kind of like in that. I know Joshua explained it to us that wolves are closer to dogs than cats, but the reason I would think they'd be closer to cats is like their hair reminds me of like a lion. Their mane.
Yeah, like but I mean that's just like a fact, like where they live. They live in colder climates.
They need like a scarf.
Yeah. They need plus like when they're fighting each other, like I need something to protect my like vital organs, you know.
Okay. Fair. And it's like a serve. Like,
yeah.
My man. Look at me.
My man. Okay, give us another one, Jen.
Okay, another mystery. How do they build underwater tunnels? And look, could I just Google it and watch a video? Absolutely.
But the thing is like I can Google it and I still won't understand.
Correct.
Like
one, I still understand.
I can't fathom it. Like,
and two, I like to bask in the mystery of it all. That's what we're here for. I did
see not an underwater tunnel. That's still a mystery. But I did see a video of how they made the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bridges too. I don't know. I don't understand.
Well, apparently, like they built it up. They built with wood. They built it up like the pillar. They built it up with wood, and then they filled the thing like the wood. I don't know. It was
the structure.
Yeah,
the foundational structure
with concrete, and then they like use blow ups and whatever and dynamite and.
My thing is, how do you go across?
Yeah, like how am I going from Brooklyn to Manhattan and not drowning? Also, when it was flooded the other day, like was that okay?
Oh my God, no, Brooklyn?
No, Brooklyn flooded, but I'm saying that the like train, like.
Oh, I don't know. When you see videos and stuff, like water is rushing down.
Yeah.
The trains also got water rushed down to them.
Right.
So, no, they were unwell.
Also, where do the trains go when they like sleep? Like when they're like done for the night?
I've seen a bunch of them like chill.
In the middle?
But are those... No, I think those are for New York to Jersey. But a bunch of trains hang out like Hudson Yards. By where the vessel is.
Yeah.
We walked over there. There was like a bunch of just trains like over there. So I don't know if that's their final stop.
They go there to sleep.
I don't know where they go to sleep. That's a great question. Where do they go to sleep?
I don't know.
I don't know. For the longest time, I thought they were automatic. Like, I didn't think they were manual.
I think that's where we're heading in life, but
it should be. But then also,
so.
no, I want. Actually, you're right, because
then that would give
human
like
error. I would
Spider-Man,
that.
a Spider-Man situation where like Spider-Man has to like hold it up.
The technology,
right? Or like Incredibles 2, when it almost went off.
Oh my god! Thing. But luckily, like we have not all. Most of our bridges are underneath.
What?
Not bridges. Most of our trains are underneath.
Most.
That thing was happening on top.
Right. But out of Chicago.
No, yeah, y'all's are all on top.
Well, not all of them, but most.
Majority.
Like,
flip-flop.
Yeah.
And speaking of, it is 2023. Why do we still not have Wi-Fi on the trains?
Dude, what? You're telling me you ran this whole system down there, but you can't put one internet router in there?
And not only just that, millions of dollars are going to the
rats.
Train industry. Yes. To the subway stations. Millions upon millions upon millions of dollars every year. And we don't have Wi-Fi?
Well, I'm saying you're trying to reduce crime in the city. I would say most of the crime happens in the subway system. So that's where I feel less safe. Because I'm literally backed into a corner. I can't go anywhere else. So if I was going to reduce crime, I would put signal down there so that people
if God forbid something were to happen.
Mugged.
Right, when you're on the train, all bets are off.
Right. I'm saying waiting for the train, I can't go anywhere. Like,
well, waiting for the train, you have signal.
Yeah,
you always have signal in between. No. You always have signal at the station. So if you're on the train, when it's stopping and people are dismounting, nope. When people are onboarding and leaving, you have a little bit of signal for like 2 minutes, and then it's dead once it's in motion.
Yeah. And
then if you're on the express train, 20 minutes out.
Right.
There's nothing.
There's nothing. Yeah.
Have your games downloaded.
Right.
Have your books downloaded.
TikTok, you're
listening to music. Oh, that's dead. But yeah.
Creepy.
Let's get Wi-Fi up in the train
let's
stations.
Do that. Here's another one. Sun showers. Like, it's sunny and it's raining. Not a cloud in the sky, yet there's rain on me.
What's going on? And that's the worst. Being from Florida, where that happened literally every day.
She's here. I can look at it. Okay, so there's only thumbs on the front paws, not on the back paws.
Interesting.
But there's no numbers either on the back. Yeah.
But think about it. We only have thumbs on our front paws.
True.
Were dogs human at one point?
Cute. My dog definitely was. I'm telling you
I
guys,
definitely think like your energy.
If you ever meet my dog, like you look at her and the way she looks at you, it's like she like talks to you.
She gets it. She's a human. She prefers to be in the company of other humans over other dogs.
Well, I feel bad. Like I should take her to a dog park, but like last time she got herpes, so she did. She got like infection on her lip because they were like sharing water and shit.
Well, don't let her drink the water.
I can't. She's thirsty. Like, and then like I put.
Then bring your own.
I did bring my own, and then all the bitches surround me, and I can't fight off 10 bitches. Like,
no, I'll be like, ma'am, come get your dog and bring your own water. We drink Evian over here. None of that tap shit.
Yeah.
I don't even remember the last time I drank Evian water, but oh my gosh, or Voss water. Girl, if Kale could, I'm not even. Hey, fun fact about Kale: if she could, she would have a fan that just mists that.
I love it
all day long.
It's fun. It wakes me up. In fact. Skin hack. In fact, before the Evian things came out,
yeah,
I would do that. Like I would go to the bathroom and I would just put water, but I wouldn't pat it off. I would just let my skin suck it up.
Let it soak it in.
Yeah.
Speaking of water, though, again, sun showers.
Yeah.
Being from Florida, having that happen every 5 seconds, driving in a sun shower.
Dude, you can't see. I'm blind.
Because it's so bright. So I'm already trying to focus. And then the rain blocking my view. I'm really trying to focus. Now I'm going 4 miles per hour.
Right.
Because I can't see.
It's just like, I don't it's the cloud thing. Like there's no clouds in the sky.
Right.
So how is that happening? Because if we're gonna go back to 5th grade, environmental science, you're gonna tell me that the whole water cycle, there has to be a cloud involved, and then there's no cloud. So
right.
Huh?
Interesting.
Yeah. Weird.
Another interesting thing.
My mom told me this once.
Oh.
Well. The dog's face poop, like they poop facing north or south.
Right.
Or east or west. One of the directionals.
Any of northeast, southeast.
There's one of them that they only do that. I tried tracking that and I couldn't. I always forgot. But yeah, Shoni, would you like to tell us? She says
I don't know what that was.
She said there's a secret I can't tell. But yeah,
yeah.
Because like they're always looking for a specific spot. Like what's the like?
Now I'm literally trying to think. Like when I walked Luna.
I don't know. I've tried. I'll try to be better about it, and I'll give you guys an update.
Yeah, that's very interesting.
Yeah,
but yeah, the last little miss today.
This one I brought up to Jen. I was like, we can't talk about it. We have to talk about it on the podcast.
Right, you guys,
stay with us. Go ahead.
Here we are. If we, as humans, can't see air, can fish see water? So really think about it.
Like, I don't think so.
Right.
But then you posed a great question. So then can fish see air if we can see water?
Wait, because think about it. If we go underwater long enough, we're going to drown. And when fish are out of water for long enough, they're going to die. So it's like we see the threat because we can see the water. We're like, oh, it's surrounding us. I got to go. So maybe it's the opposite for them. Like they're like, oh my God, the threat is all around me because I'm not like literally underwater. So I got to go.
Huh. I feel like they can't see water. They can see, but I feel like you can kind of see air. Like when you're underwater and like you're like
right, like you can see
it, but also like have you ever seen like a rock with like air bubbles on it? Like underwater, but like there's little pockets of air.
Yes.
But it's so like fully underwater.
I think for them it's opposite. Like how we see water, they see air.
Interesting.
I truly believe it. And again, there's no way to test it because none of us are fish. Right. So
yeah,
maybe in your next lifetime when you become a fish,
you be
can, like jot it down.
That makes sense.
And hold it to memory.
Right.
And then when you're a human again, you could say yes or no.
Yes.
So that's for the next like 2 life cycles.
Right.
But
so, coming at you live in like 40,000.
Yeah. I don't know how long life cycles are. Like once you're done, do you go somewhere else? Like, I don't know.
I think that's like a big theological conversation you just posed to me. Where do you go when you die? That's a big debate.
Kind of.
There's been wars started about that.
You're not wrong. Because I just feel like the soul lives on forever. You know what I mean? Hey.
I don't know.
Whatever. I wouldn't know.
Because when I'm dead, I'm DEE dead. So yeah, wrapping up.
Right.
What are some of your fixations of the week, Jennifer?
So I was really proud of myself that I conquered this addiction, but I have to admit that I have relapsed. And I'm back on my Diet Coke game, guys. And like at my job, I'm allowed to get like soft drinks. Every time I shit, like now to the point where like I'll go up to whoever's bartending, I'll be like, "Hey," and I use the same like 3 or 4 phrases. So I'll be like, "Hey, do you want to be my favorite person?" Or, "Hey, do you love me?" Or, "Do you want to be the best person in the world?" And then they'll be like, "It depends." I'm like,
Right.
"What?" And then they'll just know, "You want a Diet Coke?" I'm like, "How did you know? Oh my god!" But a Diet Coke, ugh.
It just
But
it
with a
hits.
splash of lemon
Lime.
or lime, either
Yeah.
one. I don't really care.
I agree.
So delicious.
So delish.
Oh man, it's like my little treat.
Yeah, I love it. I also learned last week from one of my coworkers, Diet Coke expires in a can.
Crazy.
At least. I don't know about other things.
Which Diet Coke do you think tastes the best?
The Vessel?
Yeah.
Fountain.
I have to agree.
Yeah. The worst bottle.
Yeah, it's too strong.
Right. Like it's the instant you hit it, like hit it. You drink it. You drink it and you're like, ugh. Like I feel like I'm like gonna burp like in an instant or like get the hiccups.
Like that one you kind of have to let sit out a little bit and flatten a little
Right.
just so that it's able to be digested because like
yeah.
It's too much.
No, I would definitely go fountain, can.
Yes.
But also, oddly, 2 liter.
2 liter is different from the bottle.
Right.
I would say fountain 2 liter big bottle.
Fountain 2 liter.
No, can.
No. Fountain
honestly,
can. Fountain can 2 liter cup bottle.
But which can? Because I think the mini cans are better than the big cans.
I've never had a mini diet. I've had a mini Coke.
Do the mini diet can. We'll come back to this topic in a couple weeks' time. Maybe one episode we're going to do a Diet Coke review.
Oh my gosh, we'll do like a can.
Oh my god, let's set up the box. Be like, which one is it?
Wait, we're doing that. When we come together, yeah.
Okay, guys.
We can't do 2 liter though because it's too big.
Right, but if we put it in a cup, does that kind of defeat the purpose?
No, because then it turns into a cup.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. But anyways, the baby can I think is better than the big can, but no one touches the fountain drink.
Right. Yeah, fountain, and obviously best fountain would be McDonald's.
I don't know.
Best fountain Diet Coke.
Yeah. And the only reason, low key, I have 3 tied for first place. It's either McDonald's.
Ooh, Chick-fil-A.
Or Chick-fil-A. Or Publix.
Oh, I haven't had Publix.
Publix is really good.
Publix is really good.
Oh my god. I'm dreaming about Publix. I can't wait to go home.
Damn,
I'm just going to sit there.
Now I can't get... Damn.
Yeah, no Chick-fil-A. Sorry.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Thanks for sharing.
Yeah. So, Diet Coke. What about you, Cal?
Love is Blind season 5. Crazy. It keeps getting... I don't know. Let me formulate that.
Right.
I don't
we
know
don't want to spoil
how this happens, but like the people get crazier, stupider, insanier.
Yeah. And I think it's like the first season was the only season where it was actually a wholesome, true experiment.
Right. I would give season 2 as well. I believe that they filmed season 2 and season 1 like almost back to back before it came out.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did. Or was it 2 and 3?
2 and 3 were back to back.
Because I remember saying when Deep D...
They're the same year.
And somebody else, they were like...
Alexa.
Her wedding... No, not Alexa.
But they were the same year. They got married the same year.
Yeah, Cole... Zeneb. Zeneb was like...
Yes.
Deep D's wedding was like 4 weeks before mine.
Right.
And I was like, okay, got it. Okay.
So that's why I'm like, I only believe season 1 was the only one that was a genuine experiment, a
Right.
genuine, everything was wholesome about that.
Right.
Like those people, like it was real. Everything was real in season 1.
Right.
Everything, but after that, clout chasing.
Yes and no. Yes, there's definitely a handful of people on the seasons that are there solely to be on TV. Absolutely.
Because here's my thing, my gripes with Love is Blind. The people that come on and are like, I just hate having serious conversation.
Right. What are you doing on this show? That's quite literally
the show's
all you're
about
doing.
Marriage.
Yeah.
Marriage is serious. Yeah,
those people,
dummy.
you could tell. Stacey, like, she's there.
Stacey, Colleen, whatever the fuck her name was. There have been multiple people,
right?
Who have
Micah,
just been
I just don't like. Let's just like have posy vibes. Like, I just like go with the flow. Like, I don't like to have like conversations. Like,
go with the flow with Michael, that you met at the bar.
Right.
You don't need to be here.
But I think like I also don't like the people who go on there and like, I always get judged for this and this. Like, I think you have a lot of insecurities and you need to like deal with that before you come on this show.
I think for all people, if you are just thinking about going on Love is Blind, please hit up your local therapist first. Do a year of therapy. Come back to it.
Because here's my thing with the insecurities of it all. If I'm insecure, let's say
about everything.
No, like appearance wise. Let's say I was insecure about my nose. Like I always feel like I get judged about my nose. People don't like me because of my nose, whatever. Now I'm gonna go on this show where he doesn't know where I look like, and then I have to reveal myself to him. If anything, my insecurities are heightened because now this is a man that I fell in love with, and he could just look at me and be like, "Yeah, I don't like it.
Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it for me."
Like that's terrible.
And then if like, here's the other thing too. It's like, if you're prone to certain things that aren't necessarily the healthiest, this is not everything that whatever you do naturally is going to be heightened on this show.
I also don't
like people. So if
you're
an overthinker of like, I just overthink things, sweetheart, you need
to go.
But
you're not only thinking about overthinking about what you think and what everybody else thinks, but now all of America and the United States and all of the world.
This is what I'm saying. You need to think before we act.
Like before you were just rocking with your immediate family and friends and yourself, and now you're rocking with the whole world.
So you thought you were an overthinker before? LOL, cute.
That's cute. That's really cute.
You're not going to be able to sleep anymore. How about that?
Right.
And it's like, these are the things that we have to think about prior to going on a show like this. Another gripe. If you have a roommate, you shouldn't be on Love is Blind. I stand by that. Because you're not in the right.
There needs to be an age cutoff.
Unless you live in New York City, because New York is different. Right. You'll have a roommate when you're 89.
Right.
Okay.
Married with children, you have a roommate. Like,
and if you really think about it, like once you get married, that's just a roommate forever. So you always have a roommate.
Right.
That's different. They haven't done Love is Blind in New York for that specific reason.
Right.
I know it. But
there needs to be an
Houston,
age,
Texas, whatever Texas,
where you can buy a condo for $2.
No.
BFFR.
Maybe not in this economy, but whatever. Like,
no, I think there needs to be an age cutoff.
I hate seeing when I hear 20, I'm like, if it's not
you're
7,
you're still on your
9,
mommy's insurance plan.
If you cannot legally rent a car on your own, you should be on the show.
You should not.
And even then, add 2 years plus tax, you're not allowed.
Right.
You're not ready.
And listen,
but I'm also a firm believer.
Have people gotten married at much younger? Absolutely. People get married at very young.
12 years old. Okay, maybe not. I'm talking about figuratively 12, not child brides. That's completely different.
That's very different. But and they go on to have successful marriages sometimes.
Beautiful. Love that for them.
That's great. I'm just saying that there needs to be an average age.
Yeah.
Like, if you're going to have 35, 39 on the show, you can't have 20. You know what I'm saying? Like,
because then that's weird.
You're setting them up for failure almost. Like,
right.
I'm going to fall in love with this guy, but like, now this is my this is my gripe with Love Is Blind. I think love is blind. Love, we've seen it happen.
It is.
Love is blind.
Love is blind. However,
marriage is not.
No, it's not. It can't be.
I know that that's the whole point of the show is the marriage. I think that's where they set these people up for failure. I think a lot of these couples, if they were to date for a while,
they would be very successful.
They would be very successful and go on to get married. But
look at the couples that they don't end up getting married,
but they get back together
outside.
Yeah, they're fine.
And they're very happy. That's how it should be. I think the show, if they removed the marriage element, because the marriage element makes it so intense,
right,
and that's what for drama. Okay,
I think if the process was longer in the pods, then they went
not a week.
Right, they went to Mexico. It's not a week. It's like 4.
No.
Yes. It's like a couple weeks.
It's like a week.
No, it's like 3.
Fine, 2 weeks. You're getting married to someone that you've been talking to. You've been talking to someone for 2 weeks, and you're gonna get married to them.
Yeah. It happens in history. Like people do that all the time. Like it's possible.
Listen, there's people that ran into the love of their life and they get married tomorrow.
They get married tomorrow. Like I've seen it happen. Great for you guys.
And I love that.
But I think like you're doing too much at once. Because now on top of meeting each other and figuring out like connecting the voice to the face, like weird. Then
now we're gonna live
now
together?
We're living together. I've never lived with somebody before.
No.
A man, my partner. And now you want me to live with you? Well, now I kind of hate you.
Right. Because you leave the toothpaste open.
Right.
And you're putting your shoes on the counter.
And I think that's where a lot of them like get hung up. Like, he does this, then that annoys me. That happens all the time in relationships. But now you're adding, now I have to marry you in a week. Like, I still am pissed at you about leaving the toilet open. Like,
right.
I don't know.
And I don't think I can get over that right now.
Right.
I just think that this show
and meeting the family
at this point, I really do believe this show is diabolical. Because it just oftentimes now, especially, it just feels like we're just seeing people having mental breakdowns, and it's like, this is not fun. Like, I'm not having fun anymore. I love love. I want to see people fall in love. Right. But it's like whenever these people are talking about, their life, their stories, whatever, it's like their traumas are literally being put at the forefront for the world to listen in and share their advice or their opinions on. Right. And it's like, what happened to like protecting these people? Because they're not being protected. You're airing out all their dirty laundry, and then you're letting people make whatever assumptions about them. And I'm like, it feels a little nasty.
Hard. It does feel nasty. I agree. But on the same token, they signed up for it.
Truth. And I'm clicking.
And at this point,
I'm very much a part of it.
And at this point, it's not like season 1 or even season 2 where you don't know what to expect. You've seen this play out 4 times. Yeah. And now you're signing up for it. And even after all this stuff came out with Nick and Danielle and like how they've reacted and how they're advocating for all these like reality show people. Right. You're still signing up for it. So it's like, yes, I feel bad for you, but on the second hand, you chose it.
Right. And I think that's like life. Life is a catch-22.
Right.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't. But it just feels, especially now, the way that things get played out now, it's like you guys have done this so many times that like what works and what doesn't.
Right.
And the fact that you're still choosing to do the things that don't work is weird. It's dumb.
It is. But also,
where's the software update? Hello?
Speaking of software update, Vic, Nick, and Vanessa need to go.
Boo.
When I found out that they were not executive producing this show, they're simply just hosts. Why haven't we fired them? People don't like them. And even with the ultimatum season 2, they had that girl go on. She hosted it, and it was so much better because she asked good questions.
Yeah. And honestly, I'm just sick. The problem with Nick and Vanessa is they always make it about themselves. I don't care about your marriage. I don't care.
Like, she'll be like, well, you know, when Nick and I first started, who asked? Nobody cares. We all, but I think that's her own insecurity because she knows that we all, when we think of Nick, we think of Jessica. Like,
right. And she was like, remove that from your brain. Like, that was 1,010 years ago.
And sorry, like, we will never. You are always the other woman.
I wouldn't know who Nick Lachey is if not for Jessica Simpson. That's just a simple fact for me.
Right.
Sorry. I don't know 90 Degrees. I don't know what that is. Never heard of her. But Nick Lachey and Vanessa Simpson. Nick Lachey and Jessica Simpson, the reality TV show, tuned in.
Yeah, absolutely.
Their songs together, tuned in. I don't care.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm sick of seeing their face.
Me too.
And their useless commentary because they're never asking what the people want to know.
You know who they need? Andy Cohen. Andy Cohen has great questions.
Or, you know who'd be iconic? Nicki Minaj. Nicki Minaj, when she hosted, I don't watch Love is Hip Hop, like trash. But when she hosted Love and Hip Hop, it's Nicki Minaj.
Right.
Like, she was just like, oh. And she's giving the soundbite. Like, right. I want that. I want the rapport.
Right.
I want that. But Nicki... So, how are you guys?
When are you guys going to make babies?
How are you guys enjoying being married?
It's the same questions every time.
I can look on their Instagram and tell you how they've been living married. Because I do. I'll check in and I'll see everything that I need to know. They're happy. Good.
They're still
Love
married.
That for you.
All we want to know is if they're still married. Are you still married? Okay, moving on.
Next.
But yeah, those are our fixations of the week.
Yeah.
Jennifer, give us the song of the week.
My song of the week this week is Santorini Coffee by Mel Vito.
Cute. Never heard of her.
It's a cute little... You know how that's a lie? It's in our Bestie Bops, and both of our pictures are by it, so you have it saved. Anyways, though, it's the one... I'll play it later.
Yeah.
But it's so cute. It just feels like a vibe. Like, there's no other way to put it. You have it saved. But it's one of those songs, like, I will read the title, and I'm like, I have no idea what that is. But then the second that I
feel like that's what's happening.
I know every word.
Oh.
Watch. Just wait. Wait. But no, it's so good. It's such a vibe. Little Afrobeat moment. I just found out yesterday that there's a playlist called Ibiza Club in the early morning. And I'm like, I'm going to add that. And I just think that is who I am to my core. And I want that. So, because I'm manifesting it. I want to be in Ibiza. I just want to be in Ibiza.
I had an idea, actually, and I'm going to talk to you after this.
Okay.
About it. My song of the week.
Yeah, what's your song of the week?
Got Me Started by Troye Sivan. When I tell you, I listen to that like
that's her repeat
on
song.
Repeat. Like playback. Keep going. The other day on the bus, my commute to work is like about an hour. I listened to it the whole hour.
As you should.
It just makes me feel happy.
Like it's so good.
It's a great song.
Troye?
Also, I love Troye. Like, I used to watch him on YouTube, and so now watching
that's your friend.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, my friend's so famous.
I'm glad finally getting the flowers.
I know.
Finally.
Right.
But, like, and I bloom just for you.
Or my youth.
My youth. We're not singing that version. Or, oh, my.
Yeah.
That was my repeat song. When that came out.
Every night with you.
That song was on repeat.
Yeah.
I gonna put this song on replay. That's also a good one. Shout out to Zendaya.
Shout out to Zendaya.
She needs to make more music.
Yeah.
She
A$AP
like actually
Rocky.
makes good music. Like, hello, whatever. Moving on. But yes, we love Troy.
We do love Troy. Yeah. Also, introducing something new.
Pew, 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 pew.
Jennifer, why don't you hit this off for us?
So you guys, it's come to my attention from 1,000,010 people.
Right, because we're so famous.
Right. That you guys want to hear like what we have to say. I mean, obviously, like you're tuning in every week. You are. But what if you have like a question and you would love to hear like our take on it?
Right.
Well, now you can. Oh,
Yay!
wow. So you can go ahead and email us at OnCallBesties with the subject line
At gmail.com.
OnCallBesties@gmail.com. That's important. LOL. With the subject line, what would the besties do?
Right.
Or WWTBD. Come on.
That's cute.
Come on.
That's cute.
Share whatever questions, if you need some advice, you have a scenario, anything. Like literally anything that you need help on, or you just want to hear us, you want to tell us a funny story, you want something to be shared, share it with us and we will share it to the Gen Pop. And
we'll answer your question, ranging from anything about our thoughts on how do you make friends as an adult,
right?
What's our opinion on shampoo and conditioner?
Absolutely.
Again, looking into my shower right now.
What's our nighttime routine?
Skincare. How do we stay so gorgeous? Like,
right. How do you figure out what your style is?
Right.
Anything. Like, it's
animal
really just
conservation.
Right. Yeah, we're definitely the ones to come from that one. But no, seriously, it's like we just have so much knowledge to share.
Right.
Because our brains are just so big. They're dead. Right. We just have so much to share.
Right.
And we would love to
with
share
our
it with
24 years of living knowledge.
There's just so much. We've
lived a lot of life. What can I say?
Exactly. And you know what? You need just help, like some inspirational points, where to start, how to start living. LIVE. Nope. LIVIN. Look no further.
Right.
Hit us up. So that again, that's at OnCallBesties. Nope. Gmail. Nope. I'm like, not the socials. At gmail.com.
OnCallBesties@gmail.com. It will be in our Instagram bio. For all who want to inquire. You can also follow us on Instagram, on TikTokies, on YouTube, on Facebook.
Wow, we did that. That's the first time.
I know.
I know.
Only you can
took
also
1,000,000 episodes.
join our. You can also join our Facebook group if you want to ask us questions as well. It's just OnCallBesties Facebook group.
And our handle for all of those are at OnCallBesties.
Yeah. You can also follow our personal socials. Personal socials at Halion_Dominguez.
And at Gin Chocolate.
And yeah, besties, we've had a lot of fun. Stay safe out there during this spooky ooky time.
Right.
And we will see you guys next week.
It was lovely chatting with you, babes. But we gotta go. So bye.